morning from the studio. Morning musings from my tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island. And today I have already been in here and already painting, doing some more pulling together of this pet portrait, which I love doing. I love connecting to the animals. I don't know. It's just a really beautiful thing. So pulling together and moving from large to small, from more abstract shapes and coming in and getting more detailed and concise, and that is the pattern and the way that I normally paint, which is from the abstract to details, to finer details, to coming into putting in just enough, not over painting. That is that's a tough one to get a hold of, especially when you're beginning, to not overpaint. And so I'm working on that, and I have this seascape that I need to also work on and film it for the class and for my YouTube channel members. So if you want to sign up and become a member, it's $6.99 a month to get a taste of the full process that I go to. I hold nothing back. You know how I am. Very yeah, I hold nothing back. It's not in me. So I'm going to be working on that as well. Plus, if everything works out today and I don't have like any major upheavals like yesterday, fixing the balcony doors so that I don't get I don't flood in here, which is a pretty typical problem, has been in the last few years. We think we fixed the problem. And yep, we did it on our own. I didn't. I was just there holding things and helping out. And hey, how are you? Good morning. Oh, message retracted. Okay. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Coming through and cleaning up and making it all nice and cozy and wonderful again. So I came in a little bit earlier and started painting. If I don't pick up my paintbrushes first thing in the morning, and even if it's just for 5 minutes, even if it's 2 brush strokes or just mixing some paint, the day can run away from me, and I don't have that feeling of being fully present in this little tiny studio. And that's what I'm after. Okay, so you guys, I have a question for you, because today is going to be a deciding day for me on what kind of mini course you would be interested in. What is it that you would like to know more about? So I have kind of a list of mini courses, so they'd be very inexpensive, easily downloadable, and you get that specific part of your creative process that you're interested in, or about certain parts of painting. So my little list that I came up with is, I have that painting from the top down. So it's it's understanding how creativity works through us, and I use the chakra roadmap because it fits really well. But I'm not like a full chakra kind of gal. So it's not like a woo-woo thing. It's just just an understanding of the awareness of what you want to paint, the inspiration and visualization that happens, communicating that idea outwards. You either love the idea or you don't. And if you do, you move it down into the actual physical painting. So understanding how creativity works through us has really helped me in my little tiny studio on this little tiny Greek island, because when I get stuck, I know where those blocks are and how they relate to my life. And then I can get through them, and I know how to begin to release and let go. So that's one idea, is just getting a basic understanding of how creativity moves through us, how we need to limit it and open up space. Another idea is painting from large masses, large abstract masses, to small final details. So it's that process, and which is also, I mean, you can think of it as being on the more abstract side, right? Until you have to keep limiting and limiting and limiting on your canvas from more abstract shapes like the notan or your 3-value sketch, and pulling it together. So that's another idea. Color mixing using a limited palette, like a primary limited palette versus a classic limited palette, and maybe doing color charts, right? So that showing you how to do that. That might be a nice mini course. And like, how do you begin a painting? How do you start it out? What do you do? And for me, that means you're doing notan, so you're getting in that abstract area, just the dark and the light pattern. And it's an abstract shape, fully. You don't know, looking at the notan, that it's a lemon, right? You don't know. It's just a light and dark shape. And then moving that down and constraining it and putting it out as a 3-value sketch, which then creates the form. And how do you then do the composition to pull it all together and begin, let's say, your underpainting? And then, that would be the how to start a painting, getting you from the very beginning to the underpainting stage. Or, I don't know, those are the ideas that I'm coming up with. I would love it if you guys let me know what will work for you. Maybe it's just on preparing your canvases, the gessoing, and about the different types of gesso and how you go about that. I don't know, there's so many ideas, but I'm going to be moving heavily into the Kajabi thing, and I'm going to get my new course up because I have my live courses, and they are the 3-month live courses are $840 for the full thing. I also wanted to provide bits and pieces of information as I'm building. I'm going to be building the same course that you can download. It just won't be personalized live, coming together and working with you on that level. But you'll still be able to watch and experience everything that I teach, everything that I believe in, all the things that for me make this little tiny studio as big as the universe could possibly be. There's so much going on in this little tiny space. And I just find it, extremely exciting and wonderful. So please leave a comment. Let me know. Just reach out to me. And if there's something that I'm not thinking about, let me know. Another course could be just on the actual layers of the painting, the beginnings, the underpainting to the final details and the things that you want to work on. I guess that would, for me, means large shapes to small. So painting from abstract to details, to pulling it all together. And how do you know when to stop? Right? That's a great question. It really is. So those are the things. And then, of course, working on the pet portrait and doing the painting today. And that's pretty much, I think I've got plenty to work with. So with that, you guys, I'm going to sign off and get started. Hope you're having a beautiful day today, wherever you are. If you're waking up and seeing this later on in my day, have a wonderful, creative, vibrant day today. Take care, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow.